All right. Welcome to the first episode of Daily Commute.
The Daily Commute minicast with Goodson.
And Carlos,
Here we are, guys.
we'd like to take this time to thank you for your patronage, giving us this money,
Mm-hmm.
helping support us, and so we want to give back.
Yeah, I mean, no one wants to stand up and be the dude that's like, yes, give me money. But I promise you, we're not greedy cunts.
Yeah.
We're just doing this because this is something we want to do, and your help, your money is helping us give back to you.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. Y'all are awesome.
Yeah. So the topic today voted was how this all started.
Right.
And so, and I put in parentheses Riffcast, and it's not just Riffcast.
Oh no, Roofcast goes way deeper than many people think.
Yeah, which Manured Productions is a part of that.
Yep.
But not only Manured Productions, something that you guys have never heard of, Big Fashion.
Boom.
Yeah.
Dropping.
Yeah. Whoa, man. Yeah. So it's this whole universe we created around those two words, Big Fashion. It's literally a universe.
Yep.
/ borderline religion at this point.
I mean, yeah, at this point, we have deities in our universe.
Yeah,
so.
it's pretty intense.
Yeah.
And I think you guys, as this goes along, I think you guys won't be disappointed to hear what it's all about.
Not at all.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's pretty intense. So, to take this all back, it all started with the motherfucking watch.
A fucking watch.
Yeah.
That's how it all started.
Yeah. So, we were going to go to a restaurant and saw this watch on my wrist. And you're like, hey, man, that's a nice watch. And so the brand of the watch was Movement. And so I was trying, so I was going to tell him, like, yeah, dudes, the brand's Movement. They have this slogan. It's like they have this, and I couldn't remember the word minimalistic. So I'm sitting there trying to think of it. I was like, oh, well, they have this big fashion look without the big fashion price. Yeah. So instead of using the word minimalistic, I decided to use the word big fashion, which is not, now that I think about it, not anywhere fucking close to that. Because when you think of big fashion, you probably think of like, oh, look at me, how fancy I am. Look at my diamonds.
You think about fancy,
like a Rolex.
Yeah.
Like really flashy Rolex. Or like, what the rappers wear, nowadays? Like, look at my spinner on my shit.
Studded with diamonds and spinners.
Yeah, not minimalistic.
Not minimalistic.
Yeah. So as I said that, like later on, like we're driving to the restaurant, maybe like 5 to 10 minutes in, I'm like, minimalistic is the fucking word. And then so we're laughing, we're just making fun of the fact that I couldn't think of the word minimalistic. And so we're just like, big fashion. we're just adding big fashion into like in front of everything, like
everything.
Yeah,
big
like
fashion sandwich, big fashion restaurant, the big fashion car.
But and every now and then we're just going, ooh, big fashion, just being like fucking stupid, making fun of it.
Yeah.
And so after we eat later on that day, we go back to our buddy's house and we're eating, and I think we're playing some games, and I think we're doing a little bit of drinking, not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
And so, of course, when you drink, you have to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom, I'm urinating for like a good couple minutes, and then so as I'm thinking about it, it finally hits me. Big fashion.
Yeah.
And I just start cracking up. I was just like, why the fuck? Like, big fashion. Like, what the shit? You couldn't remember the word minimalist. So I'm having to control myself as I'm peeing because I'm laughing so hard.
Funny.
Yeah, for like a minute straight.
Yeah.
And so I go out there and I tell you about it, and you're just like, God, this is fucking stupid. And so, yeah. So big fashion started with a watch. That was the first thing that started.
Right.
And
so big fashion was born of the watch.
Yeah. But
and it goes further.
Yeah. So Manured.
Because out of big fashion came Manured.
Yeah. And so what the Manured is we were in backyard.
Yep.
Lighting fires.
Doing stuff in the yard, man. Just
having a good time. Being around a fire. Doing some drinking. Sometimes not even drinking, just enjoying a fire.
Yeah.
Having a good time. Communing with people. Not just ourselves, but other people having a good time about it.
Right.
And as we're doing this, we're like, man, I don't even know. I can't remember. Like, I think we're trying to name it, just to give it a name. And out of nowhere, we were just like, Manured.
Yeah, we were just like the Manured.
It's the Manured.
Because you can come back into the backyard and be a man.
Yeah.
And not to say that it's exclusive to only men.
Yeah, which it's not.
It's where you can go back and be your primal self.
Yeah.
And not be ashamed of, You don't have to hide your manhood or womanhood. And not that you're whipping out your dick or anything.
Yeah, nothing like that. No, it's just where you can go and be you, let loose.
If you want to be a dude and you want to hang out and watch a fire, if you want to walk around the fire beating your hairy chest, if you want to be a woman doing the same thing, beating on some drums or whatever.
Yeah, and it's not like when people talk about the human race, they say mankind.
Yeah, man.
And so that's kind of like with the Manyard.
Yeah, because person-yard doesn't sound the same.
Yeah, it does not. It sounds stupid.
Brotherhood and sisterhood.
Yeah,
like,
it's
that's what the Manyard's about.
Yeah,
and it's funny because we always talk about how when we brought up the idea of the Manyard and calling it that, everyone's like, "No, that's fucking stupid."
Yeah, for like a week straight, they were just like, "Nah, you guys are idiots."
And then after that, though,
everyone's like, "Manyard, yeah,
it's the fucking Manyard."
Everyone finally caught on. Everyone was like, "Man, you guys did it right." Yeah. I mean, think about it. Manyard sounds cool.
Oh yeah,
I like the sound of it.
And not only that, the saying of the Manyard unofficially became "fucking A right."
Yeah, exactly. And but the thing I like about it the most is the way we've treated this thing is like we like to say there's a Manyard for everyone.
Yes.
Every place has a Manyard.
Every Manyard has a fire, and there's a Manyard in everyone's heart.
Yeah.
There's a fire in everyone's heart. You can you take the Manyard wherever you go because it's in you. So take this message of communal brother and sisterhood, if you will, and spread it.
Yeah.
Because everywhere you go is your Manyard.
Yeah, it's just a place where, like, we just said a little earlier, it's just where you could go be you. Let the troubles of the world go and just be in the moment, enjoy a fire, do some drinking if you want, hang out with your friends, have a good time, and don't worry about bullshit.
I like to think the philosophy of that is yes, everyone has a physical Manyard place. But have the Manyard in your hearts and make every place you go, try to make every place you go that place.
Yeah, exactly. Try to make it a better place.
Make the place better and bring everyone in, and you can let your hair down and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, get back to like that tribal instinct.
That's right.
Enjoy a good fucking fire.
Yeah, enjoy a good fire.
Hell, shit, roast some marshmallows. Whatever, man.
Or some weenies over
some
fire.
Weenies? Yeah, dude. Ooh, dude, that sounds great.
Have you ever had fire roasted bacon?
No.
Oh,
sounds good.
So good.
Because, I mean, I love fire roasted hot dogs. Holy shit, that's great.
Yeah, well, fire roasted bacon?
Probably great.
Dude.
Yeah. I mean, so that's the whole philosophy behind it. But the Manyard, you can go ahead and let's go and say you have a house and there's just this room that you really love. You can make it your Manyard.
Yeah, you can.
But what we really want the Manyard to be is to be natural.
Yes.
And hence our profile picture and our banner on our YouTube page. It's got a tree because, that's natural. And then it's got and their green is like our color because we want it to be, we want you to commune with nature. Every now and then, get away from the laptops, the phone, the PlayStations, the Xbox, the TV.
Just stand out in the forest without a shirt on, barefooted, and be one with it, man. Yeah. It's a very hippie ideal, but it's a great ideal.
It's a great idea. I mean, yeah, even if it's not in a forest, just your backyard with a fire, or even if you don't have a fire, just look up and enjoy some stars, and just get some people, have some fun, enjoy the outside, and that's our philosophy behind Manyard.
Yep.
And so far, we have big fashion and Manyard, and so the way the podcast comes into all this, Riffcast, is we were driving to go ahead and we're getting items for your forge.
Yeah. So I'm a hobbyist blacksmith, and we were just I was actually building my forge that day, and we were buying supplies to do that. And we were with the legendary Charles and Mandy. Yeah.
And so as we're sitting there and as we're driving, we're talking about big fashion and just whatever it was, but being funny about it. We weren't like preaching, oh, the big fashion, yada yada. We're being stupid.
This is when we were forming the big fashion religion.
Yeah, we were being absolutely stupid about it. I wish I remembered what we were talking about that day. It was great. And then so as we're driving around, eventually we come to a stop, and Mandy turns to us. She's like, "You guys should do something. I love listening to you guys speak."
Yeah, she said radio or something to that effect.
Yeah, some word.
But we were like, we stared at each other and we were like, man,
that's a good idea.
Why don't we?
Yeah, like why haven't we thought of this?
So, hats off to you, I guess.
Yeah.
For helping spawn the idea.
Yeah, that was fucking cool. I like that.
Yeah.
And so so it all started with that watch, but of course there were other events like there
were other events. If you look at it chronologically, the watch is what started it all.
Yeah. The word big fashion.
So what was the name of that company?
Movement.
So thank you, Movement.
Yeah, the move. Yeah, they have great watches.
They literally started the
A
Big
movement?
Fashion and Maynard and Rivcast movement.
Yeah,
we
no
have
joke.
Riffinites now, and it's all started because that company made a watch that I thought looked good.
Yeah, and it does.
It does.
I'm gonna
It's
get
a nice looking watch.
a case to put it in to make sure we have it for the end of time.
Sponsor us.
Yeah, actually, that's a good idea. Hey, man, Movement, hit us up.
Movement, yeah.
You guys were, they were a small guy. They were two college students who liked watches, and they were just like, hey, man, you know what? We're gonna go do a starter.
We're two college-aged
Yeah.
people. Not that we're college guys, but we're gonna start a podcast.
Yeah, that'd
Very
be cool, man. That'd be
minimalistic
cool to get with them and be like, hey, your movement's more. I mean, your watch is more than just a watch, man. It's
Our
a movement.
movement's more
It's
than a
literally,
movement.
yeah, it's literally a movement.
I have a bowel movement.
No shit. That's fucking cool,
No,
man.
it is pretty rad.
I like it.
I do like that idea. If they ever happen to hear this,
Yeah, I think that'd be dope.
hi.
Yeah. How are you?
How you doing?
How you doing? Do you ever-
But anyway, guys, so that's how all this was born. You wanted to hear it. You voted on it, and we're telling you this is how all this got created. And we'll talk later on daily commutes about
Let you know
more
about
into the big fashion
universe and just how far it goes, because it goes deep. It goes deeper than the
goes
rabbit hole
deep.
for Alice in Wonderland. Fuck Alice in Wonderland. It was good for what it was, but our shit goes way
You
deeper.
thought the Marianas Trench was deep. You
Wrong.
haven't read anything about big fashion,
Right? The rabbit's hole isn't deep enough. Nor
Dude.
is the trench.
dude? The rabbit's hole is like a puddle compared to how deep big fashion gets.
Endless.
Endless.
It's fucking crazy, man.
Anyway, guys, like I said, there it is. Thanks for your subscriptions. You help us out in more ways than one.
Heck yeah.
You not only do you help us financially, but you're helping us. You're giving us motivation to keep doing this and keep pumping content out for you guys. We love you.
Love you lots.
Have a good day, guys.